All right, today we have the author of Daddy, What If I, which Trevor Murray here. I don't know if you can see it or if it's backwards, but he has written a couple of books, and I hear you've got another one on the way. Sounds like a baby. You'll bet is. Here's a couple. But today we're focusing on Daddy, What If I? So, Trevor, I'm going to let you take it away and tell us more about it.
Okay, well, thank you first of all for having me. I do apologize with the complications that we've been having the last couple of days. It's been kind of unfortunate, but we're ready to go now. So I'm excited for this. So thank you for your time, and thank you for coming back and reaching out to me and allowing this to happen. So I really appreciate that. This book, Daddy, What If I, is basically a story. It's a bedtime story between a parent, a father, and a son. And it's myself writing to my son, who's 18 months old. And the biggest thing is I'm trying to reach out to all the dreamers out there in the world. I'm trying to promote optimism, and I'm trying to promote persistence and diligence, and just understanding that it's going to be a tough road for a lot of us to follow our dreams. And we're going to have a lot of outside noise, a lot of outside factors come in, and roadblocks and what have you. But ultimately, I think that the journey is a very fulfilling experience. And I think it's definitely worth it if you really want to push to, follow your dreams. So for this book, it's something that is promoting everybody from all ages, from the moment you first pick up a book and someone's reading to you, or to the moment you're myself, who's going to be 33 years old, reading this book, saying that, hey, at any point in time, you could pursue your dreams. You could make a decision, and it could ultimately change your life forever. So at any point in time, you take one step in a certain direction, your life is forever changed. So I've always been a dreamer. I've always wanted to do a million different things. It seems like I don't have enough time in the day. It seems like I want another me, have him do all the work so I can do the fun stuff and pursue my dreams. Yeah. But so I just feel that it's a blessing. This whole journey is a blessing, and I feel that it's such a great experience. It's such a wonderful thing to write. And if I could touch anybody, if I could touch one person with my story, then my whole journey, everything is well worth it. Where, you take a step here and you're with the family, and then you kind of sidestep here, and then you're doing your dream, you're writing, you're networking, you're contacting people, you're doing events, and you try to live both sides. You try to get them to coexist, moving forward and synergize. And it's a little bit more complicated, but it's doable. It's definitely doable. And it's just one of those things that you kind of think about, well, I have to end up booking only one event a month because, I want to spend time with my family this weekend, or we have this event coming up, or, I have something with my son. So it's something where you kind of have to intermix and mingle. It's a little bit more challenging. And the writing part is more introverted, because when I do write, I like to get in my zone. I'll write on napkins. I'll write on paper towels. I'll write on my hands. Whatever I'll take a pen with me, and if I have an idea, or I'll put it in my phone. That's the part that's more introverted in me, is I don't necessarily share what I'm doing. Like with this new book, as soon as it's done, or even the concept, I start talking about it, and I'm okay to open up a little bit. But then you're a little bit more skeptical, because it's like your baby, you're guarded, it's new, it's exciting to you, and you know exactly what you're trying to say, but you're trying to see if other people see it the same way, and how they take it. So that's a little challenging, and it's kind of like an open wound, you got to be careful with it. And you just got to be kind of open to other people's interpretations of your story. Definitely.
Well, thank you, Trevor, for being part of this. And I will have the link to all of his books, or the two that I've got here. And of course, if you visit his author page, which I will also put the link on, you'll have access to some of the books and some of the other genres, which I noticed as well. So thank you for the time, and we hopefully will touch base when this new book comes out, and we can hear more about that as well. Your adventures. Awesome. And stay tuned to everybody else. Following this interview, I will also have the reading of Daddy, What If I? So, thanks again, Trevor.
Thank you very much for everything. I'll be in touch.